coming back with you with another library haul. Okay, so hi, my name is Ashley Durden. I am a mother of 2 kiddos, and we like to go to the library because buying books can be pretty expensive, but we don't just, we get regular any kind of books, whatever makes my kids happy, laugh, enjoyable, adventurous, chapter books, graphic novels. But as a parent, I also try to get inclusive books on mental awareness, mental health, emotional health awareness. So I just want to make that clear that this is a brave and safe space, and I'm raising my children to create those same spaces around them and the people that they interact with as they grow up. I use these books as a way to first expose my kids to put themselves in different people's shoes, different people's lives, different people's way of experiencing life, love, relationship, food, joy, pain, all of those things in a way that is age appropriate. 2, I use these books to start conversations with them and to ask them questions. I also use this as a way to help with reading comprehension, reading fluency. I am an unschooling mom, or homeschooling, if you're familiar with that. And so books can be used for so many different ways. Get creative with it, have fun with it, but I'm going to share with you the books that we got for this haul and a little bit about them so that you know what books to get next time you're at the library. Okay, so our first book is Plátanos go with anything, plantains if you don't know Spanish. And this is about Yesenia and her Dominican family and how they cook with plátanos, and just how that is just part of her culture. Super cute pictures. Create a dish with plátano. This is really good, especially for Hispanic Heritage Month, which is right now, I believe. Hopefully I'll have this video uploaded in time for that, but if not, you'll know for next time. This is a great one to have. It's super cute book. Our next one is super cute. I love a twist on a story. So this is The Big Bad Wolf's Yom Kippur. And this is, of course, the age-old tale of 3 little pigs. And, we have the Big Bad Wolf. We've seen several different renditions of it, even with Little Red Riding Hood. And so this just kind of goes through it with a cultural, educational part on Yom Kippur, what they eat, what they do, why they celebrate it. And so this is a really cute and cool way to discuss other cultures, holidays, foods, and why they celebrate what they celebrate. So this is Big Bad Wolf's Yom Kippur. All right, our next one is written by Sierra and Russell Wilson. Okay, we see you, cousins. All right, so this one is called Why Not? And pretty much it is a story of Sierra and Russell Williams, the 2 characters in here, going through and talking to the kids about why can't they do things? Why not you? Why not? Why aren't you able to do all those amazing things? And to encourage kids that they are capable of doing anything that they put their mind to. This is Why Not You. All right, our next one is Naming Ceremony. And this one is super duper cute. It is about a girl who, little sister, is getting her naming ceremony, and she goes through and talks about how names have meaning and why they're important, and she's just so excited to see what they name her baby sister and the meaning behind it. Again, this is a beautiful peek into another culture, and being able to see how they go about naming their kiddos. And so this is a great conversation starter, a great way to talk about names and the meanings behind names, and how we should try our best to say people's names and respect the name that they've been given, and or if they end up self-naming or change their name later on as well. So, naming ceremony. Our next story is about a beautiful, wonderful, bright girl named Anjali, and it is called Always Anjali, and I hope I'm pronouncing that right, her name. So it's about a family who is from India, whose name is in Sanskrit, and how she just has the hardest time in school of kids making fun of her name or having a hard time pronouncing it right. And so she ends up talking to her parents about how hard it is, and she doesn't understand why her name is just so difficult and that she doesn't like it. And so her mother goes and talks to her about why her name is special. And so again, this is a beautiful way to teach children how everybody's name is different, that we come from different cultures, and that your name is beautiful and unique just as you are. Our next book is called Stanley's Secret. This is a cute one. It's about a boy who has a secret, a passion, something he loves to do and has told no one and shown no one. But one day he finally gets the courage and he decides to show the world. So this is definitely a book about having a self-esteem, a book about sharing your talents and trying your best, doing new things, sharing who you are with the world. So again, this is Stanley's Secret. Our next book is A Synagogue Just Like Home. And it is about a Jewish community and a community in general coming together and helping Rabbi Reuben fix his synagogue. He can't figure out how to fix it on his own, and he's just a little bit overwhelmed, but the community comes through and helps him get to work on it. So it is a amazing story on one, asking for help, and two, understanding that the people around you love you, care for you, and want to step in and help. So don't be afraid to ask. This is called A Synagogue Just Like Home. So this next book is called Usha and the Great, or this book is called Usha and the Big Dipper, or Usha y la Gran Excavadora. And so like the Big Dipper, this one is pretty awesome because it is about two sisters and a cousin who are arguing about the stars that they're seeing and if it's the Big Dipper or if it is another constellation. They bring in their cousin to help break the argument. There's a little bit of science, math involved in this, and I love that it is bilingual, so you can read it in English or in Spanish, and it is also includes math. Amazing. There is also activities in the back for parents or educators. So again, this is called Usha and the Big Dipper. The next book is called In My Mosque. Again, this is a cultural book and speaking on what happens when you go inside a mosque. So we are met with some beautiful detailed art, some photos of people in the mosque, and it goes through what happens when a little kid goes into the mosque, what they experience. This is a perfect spot, a space, a time to have a discussion on other people's religious beliefs, other people's practices, and respecting other people's practices, even if it is different from your own, even if it's not something you practice yourself. And also you talk about different countries and places, because this is the location in the story is, I'm in the United States of America, it is overseas. And so to look at a map, to talk about maps, how to use maps, what are the words on the map, depending on the age of your kiddo. So this is a beautiful, beautiful art, but a very awesome book called In My Mosque. Our next one is a classic and has been read time and time again. The Bad Case of the Stripes, which is about a girl who loves lima beans but chooses not to eat them, and then it just turns into a whole big catastrophe that happens because she chooses not to, and she ends up getting the stripes. She's worried about what other kids at school will think, so she doesn't want to eat it. This is a time will tell for kiddos, and not worrying about what other people think about you. And of course, we know the art is amazing. It's perfect. It's gorgeous. It's beautiful. So again, this is a classic, but I had to get it for the kids. Hello, and this next one is called Dinos Don't Meditate. It's a story of two friends. We have, he's chill over here, and we have our Rex, our T-Rex, that is not so chill. This book is about someone who is learning why meditation is important, how it's beneficial, how he sees all his friends feel so much better after meditation. So there's another one called Dinos Don't Do Yoga as well. So this is a very cute book to go into self-regulating and helping kids self-regulate and using meditation as a form, what that looks like, and then actually practicing it with your kids. Let me see if there is anything in the back on meditating. Yes, and then per usual, in the back there is information and activities on how you can meditate, or mini meditations, which is perfect for our little ones who maybe find it a little hard to sit for long periods of times, which is understandable because Rex didn't understand that either, and he felt like he was gonna have a problem with that too. So no worries, we got everyone covered here with Dinos Don't Meditate. And the last book on our list is If Dominican Were a Color. This is a book about a person talking about different Dominican you okay? I'm talking about their experience as a babe, you're so distracting. Oh no. This book is about, the writer talks about if Dominican were a color, and it goes through the different colors and feelings and things that one might experience in the DR or as a person of Dominican roots. And so this is also a great book, especially for Hispanic Heritage Month. And so I'm excited to read it. The art is beautiful as well. So that concludes the list, or our library haul. That concludes our library haul for this time. All of these books were really, really good. And I'm excited to read them with the boys. Of course, these are not the only books we got. We have other books too, like High Five, which is from the author who wrote Dinosaurs Love Tacos, which is a family favorite, and Those Darn Squirrels. But of course, what I'm sharing and what I have is specifically for families who want to focus on building inclusive children who are self-aware, who are allies, and who create brave and safe spaces. So these are the books, and I hope you guys enjoy. If you have any questions at all on how to create or a specific book in creating an activity, just let me know. All right, bye.